Have you ever noticed something strange? You read one message without a reply, and suddenly your mind says, they're ignoring me. You make one small mistake, and your brain whispers, I'm going to fail. Nothing actually happened, yet your heart races, your mood changes, your entire day feels ruined. The scary part? Your biggest enemy isn't always reality. Sometimes it's a story your own mind creates. Today, you'll discover why your brain invents fake problems, the science behind it, and how to stop becoming a prisoner of your own thoughts. Your brain has one primary job. It isn't to make you happy. It's to keep you alive. Thousands of years ago, humans survived because their brains constantly searched for danger. A rustling bush could hide a predator. Ignoring it could mean death. So evolution rewarded brains that expected problems before they happened. That survival system still exists today, but the predators have changed. Now your brain treats an unanswered text, a job interview, a social media post, or one awkward conversation as if they were life-threatening. Psychologist Daniel Kahneman, Nobel Prize winner and author of Thinking, Fast and Slow, explained that our brain relies on fast, automatic thinking. This system jumps to conclusions before facts are available. As Kahneman wrote, nothing in life is as important as you think it is while you're thinking about it. Think about that. The more attention you give a thought, the bigger it feels. Not because it's true, but because your brain keeps replaying it. Imagine sending someone a message. 2 hours pass, no reply. Instead of thinking, they might be busy, your brain says, they're upset with me. They don't like me anymore. I must have done something wrong. Within minutes, a fake problem becomes an emotional reality. This is called catastrophizing. Psychologists use this term when the mind automatically imagines the worst possible outcome without enough evidence. Research from psychologist Beck, the founder of cognitive therapy, showed that many emotional struggles begin with distorted thinking, not with reality itself. Your thoughts are not always facts. They're often guesses, and sometimes very bad guesses. The philosopher Marcus Aurelius understood this nearly 2,000 years ago. He wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." In other words, life doesn't always hurt you. Your interpretation often does. Your brain also has something called the negativity bias. Neuroscientist Dr. Rick Hanson explains it simply. The brain is like Velcro for negative experiences and Teflon for positive ones. That means one criticism can stay in your mind for weeks, while 10 compliments disappear in minutes. Your brain remembers danger because throughout human history, remembering danger helped people survive. But today, it often creates anxiety instead. The good news? You don't have to believe every thought that appears in your mind. Here's a simple exercise psychologists often recommend. The next time your mind creates a scary story, stop and ask yourself 3 questions. First, what evidence do I actually have? Second, am I assuming the worst? Third, if my best friend had this thought, what would I tell them? These questions force your brain to slow down. Instead of reacting emotionally, you begin thinking logically. And that's where fake problems lose their power, because thoughts only control you. When you never question them, your mind is an incredible tool, but it's not a perfect storyteller. Sometimes it protects you. Sometimes it scares you with stories that never become reality. The next time your brain says, everything is falling apart, pause, take a breath, look for evidence. Remember this, not every thought deserves your belief. Not every fear deserves your attention. And not every problem your mind creates actually exists. Train your mind to question its stories, and you'll stop fighting imaginary battles. Because real freedom begins the moment you stop believing every thought you think.